Mass protests in Iran this morning are growing in what appears to be the most serious challenge to the government in years. Security forces are cracking down, but so far without success. Iranian activists tell NBC News hundreds of thousands of protesters have taken to the streets in multiple cities, including the capital, Tehran. And they're not backing down, facing tear gas, tearing up Iranian flags, setting fires, and confronting the feared security forces. One video appears to show a protester driving into a group of officers. The state has largely blacked out the internet to make it harder for protesters to organize and get their message to the world. That, too, doesn't seem to be working. President Trump, in an interview with Fox News, warned the U.S. could intervene on the side of the demonstrators.
I've told them that if they do anything bad to these people, we're going to hit them very hard.
Iran's supreme leader, the Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, addressed the nation this morning, telling President Trump to focus on problems in his own country and claiming the demonstrators are being stoked from abroad. Why now? Iranians say it's the economy. Inflation is soaring as the local currency is tanking. I'm protesting against the high cost of living, said this woman. The latest unrest appears to be the most significant since at least 2022, when protests swept the nation after the death in police custody of Mahsa Amini, a 22-year-old woman arrested for allegedly wearing insufficiently Islamic dress. Iran crushed that revolt. But this time, it remains unclear if the protesters have the strength to go all the way and topple the government.
Well, an internet blackout continues to be in place all across Iran today. And when the country is offline, that means getting information to the outside world in real time is a lot more difficult. Cell phone videos of protesters cannot be as easily shared, and that limits what the world can see unfolding on the streets of Iran. The trigger for these protests, the economy, which is collapsing. The Iranian currency crashing against the US dollar this week, but now the protests are rapidly growing and it has become very much political. Protesters are chanting things like death to the dictator. The blackout coincides with calls from abroad for more protests by Reza Pahlavi, for example. He is the son of Iran's last Shah, who was toppled back in 1979 during the Islamic Revolution. Pahlavi posting, "The eyes of the world are upon you. Take to the streets." He's a significant opposition figure, though it's unclear just how popular he is in Iran. Meantime, some flights into Iran are being cancelled for now from Dubai and Turkey, but a sign of the instability in the country at the moment. This morning, the Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei accusing protesters of acting on behalf of U.S. President Donald Trump, saying rioters are attacking public properties. He also warned that Tehran would not tolerate people acting as, quote, mercenaries for foreigners. Danielle Hamamjin, NBC News, London.